everybody. Look at me with bob cap on, woolly hat. It's absolutely freezing. Do you remember that film? Honey, I've Shrunk the Kids. Well, Honey, I've Shrunk the Dog. Just taking little Poppy out for a walk. So, yeah. Right, Poppy. Hey. Like a little rat. So yeah, and Mum and Dad's gone out, so asked me would I take her for a walk. Yeah, so what a wet and miserable day today. But it don't matter, does it? But I'm at the van, so it cheers me up a little bit. Yeah, it cheers me up quite a bit, to be honest, being here. You know what's so weird? For the little dog, she can pull. Oi, eel, eel. Yeah, she can pull. God, I tell you what, the wind's cold today. It's properly hitting me, freezing. Noisy yappy dogs. I'll give her Poppy a juice. She's not like that. She's a good little dog, ain't you, kid? Come on. Come on. It's like the dogs know everybody on site as well. Everybody knows whose dog is whose. They all give them treats. We don't have to feed our dog, to be honest. Everyone comes along and gives them treats, and our ace is always on the decking. Eel! So, yeah, if the horse is here, show Poppy and lift it up and have a look. Come on, girl. So, yeah, she's not a bad little dog. Go on, have a run. It's like a little whippet she is. Get out the water, because you're going to go back in. Come on. Oh. No horses. Mind you, would you want to be out in this weather? I wouldn't, but I am. Can't believe how many molehills there is everywhere you go. Not just here, like I say, everywhere you go. There's molehills and molehills. So she's just having a walk. She's happy. Oh crikey, how many ducks are out on there today? Quite a few. There's quite a few on. It's weird though how much it can transform. Basically, come on, hey, this way. Over the when it starts getting warm and sunny, and yeah, it's amazing how when the weather's changed, how much different the site looks, how much it seems to people come out as well more and they come visiting more. So as soon as you see the sun, they're here, which is a good thing, isn't it? So I don't usually walk this way, do I? I usually walk down backwards the other way. So yeah, show you. They've done a lot to them, the people who own them. They have spent a good bit of money on them. And it shows as well, to be honest. I do feel for the people who's struggling with these sites where they've been ripped off or forced to leave, and the van's got to be under 10 years old and things like that. But it's not the same here. I think we're one of the lucky ones to not have it like that. And you hear all these disasters and things what's happened to people. I'm not saying this is perfect, but what is perfect? Nothing's perfect, is it? It's just it looks a little bit empty when there's no vans here, but I've showed you when we first started off here, and I'll show you a picture now what it was like. So that's the van, one car, and look how much space we've got for another car. So yeah, it's all in. And now it started filling up with the vans, and the sheds on, and the decking's done, and the air conditioning's done, and things like that. So yeah, that's not sold. Let's just go and take little Poppy back now. She's had a walk. Are you cold? She's a good little dog. Let's go and get her dropped off. I'll go and take over Ace out now. Now it's time to take Ace. Couldn't take them two together. They're like brother and sister in a way, the way they act together. Just 1 second. Now it's his turn. Like I say, I couldn't take them both together because they're a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. They're jumping up at each other and mowing each other, and he really is good with the door. And Poppy's, it's like little lovers. But yeah, it's not the nicest days, is it? I mean, people do a lot with the land, what the vans are on, and pots, and I think every one of us have got air conditioning. So we're back out, walking around again, just because I've got to take him as well, which isn't a bad thing. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, because that's what it is, it's raining now at the minute. So if I've got a bit of rain on my lens, I'm sorry. It's just the way it has to be. Have you thought about buying one of these? I mean, I have quite a few comments, and some negative, a lot positive, but the negative ones, what I'm hearing, is basically pretty bad. Pretty bad. What they're going through and how much money they've lost. People saying they've had to let the park home have it because they can't move it. There is, in my previous video, which I put at the end of this, there's transporter companies that will move your van if you can find some land to put it on, or another site to put it on. So there is people that will move your van. And then you've got the Holiday Park Action Group. The only thing I will say about these solicitors, they're wanting fees up front of like £10,000 up front to take your case on. So yeah, if there's a company asking you for money up front to take your claim on when you're coming off the site, so waving at somebody as well as holding a camera. So yeah, if there's a company that's asking you £5,000 or £10,000 up front, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, read all the scare stories, but anybody can give you a scare story, to be honest. if they've had a bad experience, which I'm not saying it doesn't happen, it does happen, and there's a lot of people which is in a bad predicament at the moment, and they've lost a hell of a lot of money, the life savings in most cases. But just make sure the site that you're going on is exactly what you want. It's no good just coming, looking one day, come about 10 or 12 times if you have to. Speak to the people, like I've said in the past. Come and speak to them and say, what's it like on here? Don't go around with the thoughts of thinking, oh, it's brilliant, it's excellent, it's good, it's this. Go around with an open mind and think to yourself, well, I'm going to speak to people on the site without anybody being there, just you, your partner or whoever, and speak to the people who live in the vans or who's at the vans on their own, and get their experience, get their thoughts. And don't just go to one or two, go to a few people and ask them. If it was me, I wouldn't mind anybody knocking on if I'm here, and they can knock on and ask me, and I'll tell them what I think of this site. So people want to watch out for you, so just speak to them. Anyway, I've done my other walk now with Ace, and he's you alright, Ace? He just walks dead cash. Poppy just pulls. For the little dog she does pull. Anyway, it was just a little walk round in the rain with the dogs, and a little bit of a chat. So anyway, I'm going to get going. I'm going to get a nice cup of tea now and relax for a bit. Put a film on, I think.